Episode 34 is about to begin. That's what I do in lieu of an intro. That's what everybody gets. Everybody gets blessed with one of my songs. Because they're getting better at least. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm talking shit like that they're good, but they're getting better? I don't know. But anyway, preseason, MLS, not very much to talk about. I mean, which is honestly a good thing. I mean, even if the Quakes were scoring 12 fucking goals a game, it wouldn't. Let's be real. This is all practice right now. Just make sure nobody gets hurt. Everybody gets up, gets their fitness up, gets ready for March. I think March 6th or something. What is it? What is the first game? March 6th, something like that. Yeah. Nobody's gotten hurt. It's a much different team all of a sudden. I didn't even check if it was on. I saw the highlights. It was the local Las Vegas news. The highlights of the Clásico that was played on Saturday. So they were pretty interesting. But I'm sure that game might be on YouTube. But so I've only seen one game so far, and it was a much different squad. It was interesting. I don't know. I don't want to get excited. Growing up, really following the San Francisco Giants, you knew not to get excited. And not just the Giants. I mean, you put the Sharks in there. You put even the Raiders, 49ers, for years, Bay Area teams were just fucking heartbreakers. And so the fact that the Quakes are there, that's where it's like, it's almost like it's scar tissue, at this point. So it doesn't hurt that bad. So, but at the same time, you don't have hope, because that's a way to lessen the blow, and you learn that being a sports fan in the Bay Area is the less hope you have, the better you'll enjoy the season. And I don't know. I know not too many people listen to this or watch this. You can I was Lucero on YouTube. I do this on right here in my office. I got a sombrero up there now. Motherfuckers in the background. Right above that Chinese symbol thing. So yeah. So the team looks interesting, is what I'm trying to say. With all this bullshit. It's fun to see the new faces. It's fun to see them really look like they want to contribute to the team. And they've allowed one goal or something. Oh, actually, they lost to the Deltas today. Again, big fucking whoop. No disrespect to the Deltas. Again, fuck yeah. It's more soccer. I'm all for that. But they're in preseason mode again. Nobody's trying to get hurt. You're trying to get the fitness up, but it is interesting to see what formation and what players go out there. So but yeah, and when's the next? Oh, again, 8 days. Ooh, a week away. I think it's the 24th. Hold on, everybody, hold on. Watching this, February 25th, so 9 days from today. I don't know whenever this comes out, but February 25th, that's when they're playing Sac Republic. That's cool. That's the first time you can go back to Avaya. Is this this is the second? This is the third time. It's the third time. Yeah, it's the third time. Wow. Either way, I don't know. It's weird. It's when the first time you go back to the stadium, especially Avaya. I don't know. I like it. It is the tunnels fucking finally getting built. God damn it. That's been my fucking personal. That's been my personal goal. I've been fucking going after that shit. What the fuck? That's that. If you could connect Avaya Stadium to Caltrain, holy fucking shit, dude. Again, you could park in downtown San Jose for like $6 at Diridon. And then you got the fucking Whole Foods right there, right across the street that has a badass little beer tasting area. And then you got all the fucking downtown San Jose right fucking there. If you do need, you don't want to walk a mile or whatever, Uber that shit. But anyway, I'm glad to hear that the tunnel is getting built, and by the summer, supposedly, it should be complete. They've already put the whole tunnel thing, so I mean, I don't know. It seems like all this fucking rain. I bet all this rain is gonna fuck everything up. I didn't think about that. Whatever. Just hurry up and fucking do that shit. Those buildings, there's like tall ass buildings there now, and all right. Me and my fucking bullshit. I always bitch about infrastructure, but I mean, dude, it matters to the culture, whatever's around there, because if you look at that Coleman Highline development, the area right across the street from Quake Stadium, in that whole office development is supposed to be retail, and specifically like restaurant spaces. So I mean, I'm assuming, you're gonna have your typical like one of the like Blaze Pizza and all those type of shit, right there, and it'd be like, I that's what I'm picturing, but I hope, that they put a real like a cool bar or something there. I'm assuming there's gonna be a bar, but like don't put like a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. I guess is what I'm trying to say right across the street. Find somebody, a local person that could put a space there, that could put in a bar, cause dude, that'd be so sick, man. A really cool bar right across from the stadium. Like I said, you go downtown, party downtown, take Caltrain up, walk across the tunnel, go to that place right across from Avaya, party again, and go into Avaya. Kind of sucks because it'll come to the beer shares because there's no point. If you're doing all this shit and you don't have to fucking buy beer in the stadium anymore. That's just excessive. Or do. I don't give a fuck. I'm not your parent, but I wouldn't. Yeah, so it's again that's why I'm so curious. I just hope that it doesn't, there's not like a fucking Adidas, like a Foot Locker, or some shit. It's like a Foot Locker and then like a Chipotle and a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. Like that would be fucking so lame. And it wouldn't add to the atmosphere and to the culture of the Quakes. And because honestly, it's lacking. Honestly, that's really lacking. The Ultras do a very good job. But I mean, dude, it's only one fucking team or one squad, one whatever. So yeah, so that culture is definitely lacking. Then it would be nice to have some freaking something that adds to that. I don't know. These are just the ramblings of a madman that has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. But what I do know is that the Quakes are playing that team from Frankfurt on July 14th. And I say that team from Frankfurt because I don't know. Some people will be like, bro, they're known as the Golden Eagles or some shit. I don't know. They're from fucking Frankfurt. They're third in the Bundesliga right now. Doesn't mean shit. They're halfway through the season. I think the Quakes have been third in MLS especially in the Western Conference, halfway through the season, and we've all seen how that has gone in the last several fucking years. But anyway, it's kind of interesting because, well, they play them July 14th, but this team plays Seattle July 8th. So it's going to be cool because they're probably going to be in the area for a couple of days, which is pretty badass. So they'll get to see the Bay Area, which you just got to show off. Don't let all that Silicon Valley yuppie bullshit that you hear. It's still fucking badass. So anyways, yeah, so that team, Frankfurt, is playing Seattle on July 8th. And it's right before, I think the first Bundesliga game is July 25th or something like that. So they're preseason games, but they're right before the season. So while they aren't, again, they're not going to get hurt. So they're not playing like it's a fucking UEFA fucking championship. But it is right before the season. So they are going to be right, they're going to be trying to ramp it up, trying to up their fitness. So they're going to be competitive games. And what I'm curious from the MLS side is, how does Seattle do against how do the Quakes do? I guess it's trying to, I guess, pull split hairs or some shit. You can't really make assumptions based on how one team plays in the preseason, but I don't know. It's interesting, and because it's not that I believe that they are or they aren't at this time, but not that the season's starting. You want to see where the Quakes, match up in this Western Conference. Because again, they definitely look different. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I say it time and time again. I don't do this because I want to spread my expert opinion on soccer and what the Quakes should be doing. I just like the sport and I want more people to watch it. So I don't know what this team's gonna do, but I've been watching this team for the last 5 years. I've missed 4 home games at most a season, and try to catch as much on the road. So I don't know if what that qualifies me as a newbie or whatever, but so I'm not saying any, I don't have any prediction for this team, but they do definitely look different. Is what I'm trying to say, without trying to dance around it. But that's what I'm trying to say, is they look different, and they look aggressive. And Youngworth, goddamn, fuck, dude, that dude look. I don't know if in the regular season he again, the players coming from Bundesliga, that is a really physical league, and so I was it was one game, just watching them against Seattle, in Tucson, but Young, some of those, hard tackles, will they be fouls or yellow cards during the regular season? I don't know, but man, he looked good, and he looked like he was timing him well. Honestly, again, obviously, I'm a fucking homer. I'm gonna see it better for the Quakes, but it looked like he was timing him well, and I'm excited. It's a different squad, and being a Quakes fan for this long, I know that 6 months from now I'm gonna be sitting here like, well, I had faith, and then the season started. But anyway, we're here now and we're optimistic, and things are looking a little bit different. And we'll see how they work out. And we'll catch y'all next week. Again, thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, look at my scarves Aren't they fucking beautiful? I got a sombrero up there now. If you're listening, thanks for listening. If you're on iTunes, subscribe, review. If you're on Stitcher, same thing. We're on Google Music. I'm available on Google Music now. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll catch y'all next week. Laters.